from Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, formed out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander YAHANNA. We are the home of the truth. This is the I.S.U.P.K. closing of the Feast of Tabernacles. Give the Lord a hand clap. Today we will be doing our traditions in a traditional Sabbath service as we go over what the Lord deems to be high holy days. We get a little bit of understanding of those things while reading in the Hebrew and the English of the Bible, as well as getting the truth according to the Most High God from the officers and priests under Commander YAHANNA and I.S.U.P.K. With that, go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get started. Let me make sure we live on YouTube. Let me check the sound on YouTube first before we get too deep. Alright, yeah, we good. Alright, we good to go. Alright, with that, Amadim, which means to stand. Hey.
Turn it.
Present your resume.
You got that feedback?
Malakia, Banya Howard, Banya Shala. Yahweh Shabrakada. Okay. Leo. Somebody, give us 1 second.
Hey. Hey, stop and put it in the trash.
Give me that. La Yashala. We're going to do our prayers. We'll do our prayers. Amaya Wapa Yahagudan. Sar, which means to turn and face the east.
The Lord is praying in Hebrew. Abanoah.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malakaka. Taba'ah. Wadzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Hashemayim. Atalanawa. Akam. Call. Yawam. Asalak Noah. Kabawat Noah. Kasalak Noah. Kabawat Noah. Wala'ah. Abayanawa. Banasai one. Abal. Awashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Mahala. Hataparat.
will love you.
I will love you.
Aman.
Amen. In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done,
thy will be done
in earth, as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
daily bread.
and forgive us our debts,
Forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors,
we forgive our debtors.
and lead us not into temptation,
Lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power, and the glory,
power, and glory.
forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it. Hakat in the power. In the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua,
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah,
Nathalanawa.
Nathalanawa,
Hakat.
Akah,
Hakat.
Akah,
Larapa'ah.
Larapa'ah,
Hakal Makala.
Wakal
Wakal Marawa.
Marawa,
Hakat.
Akah,
Lahatahar.
Lahatahar,
Ha Matazorayim.
Hamat Zerayim,
Hakat.
Hakah,
Lahakwayam.
Lahakoyam,
Hamathayam.
Hamathayam,
Hakat.
Hakah,
Al-Rakawah.
Al-Rakawa,
Hamata'ala.
Hataba'ala,
Lagarshan.
Lagarshan,
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashim Yahushua,
The water Aman.
the one Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Barak
Barak Lanawa.
Wayashala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahab.
Wahab.
Bayah.
Bayah.
Shaparim.
Saparia.
Barak.
Barak.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua,
And Yahushua.
bless us
Bless us.
and Israel
And Israel.
and the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua,
And Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahayim.
Ahaharya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
Isaiah.
Isariah.
Isaiah.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
All your sons.
All your done.
Number what?
Number what?
Regoaka.
Regoaka.
All.
All.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shabarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawabar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shabarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazaka.
Tazalka.
Ayad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakayaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Walayala.
Malayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Korah.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Abner Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'atka.
Taza'atka.
Wabawaka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Iwalam.
I will love. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hill.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh as thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh as thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh, he shall preserve thy, Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All. Lalayamaka.
Yalaka.
All Thakarash.
All Thakarash.
All.
Wa'al.
Nashakwat.
Dashakwat.
All.
All.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awiyakabia.
Awayabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahweh Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Asha.
Sha'awa.
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 Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
All.
ISUPK,
Yahama Yawad,
Yahira Yahwa,
Yahama Yawamwa,
Yahira Yahwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayata I Tazawa,
YAHANNA,
All, Tazapawanyaka,
Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakap Yadam,
Wanakap Yadam,
Magalia,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yasakar,
Yasakar,
Shum Yasha'ala,
Shum Yasha'ala,
Iwad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
now I Tazawa,
now I Tazawa,
Lam,
Lam,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
All,
Yakad,
Yakad, Arya,
Arya,
Yakawathwa,
Yakarafwa,
Alahaya,
Aholia,
Ahoya,
Aholia,
Adawam,
Adawan,
Wamashai Aliyaham,
Wayashamaya Yaham,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaya,
Wahagaria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Amawan,
Wamawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wambalak,
Halashab,
Halashah,
I'm Yeshabya,
I'm Yeshabya,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gamashawar,
Alawat,
Nalawa,
Amam,
Imam,
Hawa,
Hayawa,
Zawai,
Zarawat,
Laban Yalawat,
Labanyalawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamagin,
Kamadyan,
Kasayasayara,
Kasayasara'a,
Kayabyan,
Kayabyan,
Manakal,
Manakal,
Wayashawan,
Wayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Aida Ira,
Ba'ayanda Ira,
Hadawam,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Yaman,
La'adama,
Ladaba,
Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Nan'anwa,
Nadiyamwa,
Ka'arab,
Ka'ara,
Wakalaba,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wakal Tazalamanai,
Wakazazamanai,
Kal,
Ka,
Nasiyakamwa,
Nasayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naarash,
Nayarasha,
Naarasha,
Nayarasha,
Nadawam,
Ladawa,
Af,
Ah,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
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 Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kwash,
Kokwash,
Lapanyaraka,
Lapanyaraka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Naba Ira,
Naba Ira,
Ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalaba,
Wakalaba,
Alahat,
Nalahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Thus,
Daradaba,
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 Daradama,
Daradaba,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Iraka,
Basa Wapaka,
Wabasa Wapaka,
Nabahalam,
Nabahala,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Walawan,
Walawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayada'ai,
Ayai,
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 Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada'aiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labanka,
Labanka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Al-Ka, Al-Rasazah,
All call Razzah. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence,
Be not thy silence,
O power.
O power,
Hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O power.
O power,
For lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thine enemy make a tumult,
and they that hate
and
thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Yashahala
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more remembered,
For they have consulted together
for they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The Tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacle of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal,
Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
with
Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asur also is joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
And over the children of Lot,
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
unto them as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera,
to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
the
Kison,
brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
Paris and Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They become a dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make the nobles like the word,
and like Zeb.
like Zeb,
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes at Sabah,
all the princes at Sabah,
and as Zalmunna,
and at Amunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh
houses of the house
in possession.
in possession.
Oh, my power,
Hold our power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a
as
wheel,
the stubble before the wind,
set up before the wind,
as fire burneth the wood,
fire burning the
and
wood,
as the flame flames set the mountains on fire.
And the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
Men may know.
That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
That song is to turn, face forward, and Y.A.H.N.A, which means to see. Clap it up for the prayers, man. Know the prayers hitting extra good, man. We got a little bit of AC problems in here, but we here, baby.
Real time.
Got them fans going, man, them industrials.
Real time.
I know how that goes. Goddamn. Feel good. Like I say, now y'all know how we feel. Y'all feel that sweat right there between y'all elbows? Y'all feel that?
It's there today.
That mean that prayer working. That's how you know the prayers getting in good. It's getting in right into your pores. So what we do on all our high holy days is we go over the book of Leviticus chapter 23. And from the book of Leviticus chapter 23, what we do is we break down in the Hebrew what the words are, for one. Secondly,
get that from them. Both of them. Get up and get it, bro. Go set it up there. Come on.
Secondly, what we do is we go over the English and we give y'all a little bit of understanding, a little bit of history behind some of these high holy days that we're going to be going over. So, you know, just so there should be no reason for you to ever forget them, because every high holy day we're going to go over a brief history and a brief description of what these high holy days are and what they mean and what they should mean to you. You know, we celebrate a lot of holidays in the world. You
Right.
understand? We knew what the spirit of Christmas was.
Right.
We knew what Thanksgiving meant. You know, soon as Halloween over, we knew it was time for Thanksgiving, and we knew there was time to start getting our recipes ready. We knew there was time to start finding out who house we cooking at, who cooking the turkey, this, that, and the third. When it was time for Valentine's Day, we had the sisters. I know y'all remember that day.
That's the only day he loved.
Yeah, I used to love that day, huh?
He better prove he
Yeah, I
loved
bet
me.
you better know what Valentine's Day is. This the same spirit that we like to have in the truth with the high holy days of the Lord. And that's why every high holy day we like to go over it, and we're gonna go over it and over it and over it and over it and over it till our children's children know what these high holy days are. You understand me? They're gonna be so strong in our families that we won't even know what a Halloween is. We won't even know what they got some new thing called Sweetest Day. I don't know what that is. That's how we gonna feel about all the other holidays that we've learned in the world. That's how our children gonna feel about them. That is the goal, so that the Lord can see us celebrating His holy days as if we knew nothing else of any other holiday.
Right.
That's our goal, that's our purpose, and that's what we're gonna be here doing today, is breaking them down so that you will know how to teach it to somebody who don't know nothing about it. That being said, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Yadabar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, La'amar, Pursue, Bar, all, Banya, Yashra Allah, Ma'amaras, all of, Mawa'ai, Yahweh, Ashar, Zakora'au, Atham, Makora'au, Badash, Allah, Mawa'ai. Verse 3, Shashah, Yum Yum, I.S.U.P.K, La'akash, Wawayawa, Bayalam, Hashabaya, Hashabaya, Shabbat, Shabbat 1, Makara'ah, Badash, Call, La'akah, La'ah, I.S.U.P.K, Shabbat, Hawa'ah, La Yahweh, Bakal, our Shabbat, Yekam, verse 4, Allah, Mawa'ayah, Yahweh, Makara'ayah, Badash, Ashar, Kora'awa, a thumb, Ramang, my thumb. Verse 5, Wakadash, Ara Ashwa, Ara Ba'aha, Ba'aha, Aishara, Wakadash, Manya, Maya, Irabu, Hasak, Vayahaw, verse 6, Robam, Kamashat, Aishara, Yawam, Makadash, Hazak, Ka, Matazawa, Vayahaw, Shaba'ith, Yam, Matazawaf, Zakakal, verse 7, Vayawam, Ashwa, Para'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakat, Ibadah, Ra'ah, the I.S.U.P.K. Verse 8. Rob, Thumb, Ashab, Layahawa, Shaba'ith, Yam, Bayawam, Hashabayaya, Hashabayaya, Torah, Kodash, Kal Malakat, Ibadah, Ra'ah, the I.S.U.P.K. Verse 9. Yadabar, Yahweh, Al Mashah, La Amar. Verse 10. Jabar, Al, Banya, Yashar Allah, Wa Amarwa, Al Hum, Kaya, Dama Allah, Al, Ha-Rakiza, Ashar, Anya, Lakum, just like the thun, Lakum, what is our thumb? Ah, because of Raya, what is Zaya Ra, Waha, Ra thumb, Ah, Imar, Rash Yah. Zar come, all, Hakahan, verse 11, Hanayah, Af, Ha'aimar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Laratazam, Laratazantam, Karath, Hashabath, Yanayah, Yanayatawah, Hakahan. Book of Jesus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying.
So what we're looking at right now is we're about to go over Leviticus 23 in English. So it starts off with the Lord speaking to Moses. What we do know is that throughout the history of Israel and Israelites, there's always been one leader to lead the people.
Right.
In this particular case, we have Moses, who is the leader of the people.
Right.
And Moses is the one who speaks to the Lord, and then Moses speaks to the people. So when you hear Moses speak, then you hear the Lord speak. Now, in some cases, Moses will speak to Aaron, and Aaron will speak to the people for him as well.
Right.
But anytime you get the message down from Moses, no matter who you got the message from, be it Aaron or be it the other priest, That is the Lord's words, because they were given directly from the Lord to Moses to give to the people.
Right.
So this is what we're hearing right now. And this is the instructions that we've been given them based on his high holy days. And it reads what?
Verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel. The children of Israel are who these high holy days are for.
Right.
So we should not expect everyone to show the same love that we should show for the holy days of the Most High God. We shouldn't expect it. Not until we get to the kingdom anyway. Because when we get in the kingdom, then everybody's going to do it. And we should expect it, because if you're not doing it, then you know what I'm saying. Off with his head. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
So like if I could,
Go ahead.
or if I could, sir, your Christian pastor don't even read Leviticus.
Right.
I don't think anybody that's ever been to church could ever tell me your pastor, that pastor, ever read the book of Leviticus, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't even touch this stuff, bro. It's not anything that'll give you your identity, a sense of pride, bro. Something that you can say is yours, Black, Hispanic, Native American people. Pastor would never touch it.
Right.
So like,
And say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
Even these are my feasts.
right.
Again, we got time today, so we're gonna get straight to it, get into it. These feasts, this is all that things, those things that you've been missing in the world, all those things that you say that you get together and you gather with your family with in the world. There's no excuse not to do it for the Most High God, because that's exactly what you've been doing in the world. You've been getting together with your family and feasting. Now you get to do it in the Most High God's name, and you get the blessing of the Lord, and you get to bless your nation. It's a win-win-win. Versus at the family get together at the family holiday, you think you're getting together for family togetherness, but by the end of the family get together, you and your uncle, he drunk, he didn't fought somebody already. You got the uncle that don't nobody like being around the little girls because the thing he did to cousin Keisha.
The molester.
He did it to cousin Keisha. Everybody know it, but they still let him around. You understand me? You got the auntie who like to smoke cigarettes in front of the baby and hold the babies at the same time. You know, like we got all this different signs of chaos in the world. Meanwhile, we can do the good things that we want from those holidays. We can take that from those and put that spirit in the Most High God's holy days. Because Most High God has told us to do these things anyway, outside of the things that y'all, you know, the people in the world do, like smoking weed and, you know what I'm saying, get high and all that, the wickedness. All the good things that we look for in the holidays are right here in the holy days of the Most High God. We're going to learn about it right now. Keep reading.
Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest, and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So the next thing we're talking about is the Sabbath day. That is the first high holy day that is spoken of by the Most High God. It's part of the Ten Commandments. Honor the Sabbath. It's one of the things that we've in America haven't been able to do our entire time here in America. Why? Because for one, the Christian church has repurposed another day and called it the Sabbath and confused us and made us think that Sunday was the Sabbath when it actually wasn't.
Right.
Now they got us working on the Lord's Sabbath, making us think that it's just another work day, when all in all, that should have been the day that everybody not worked.
Right.
And not working doesn't mean that you can't, you know what I'm saying, if your car breaks down, you can't put an oil change in your car. You can't, that's not what work is. It doesn't mean that, you know, like the yeshivas, the fake Jews, they like to think that, you know, on a Sabbath day, not only you not cook, you can't turn your lights on and nothing like that. But the crazy thing about the fake Jews is they don't do it, but they make their servants do it, or their
Negroes.
maids do it. And who are the maids that they have?
Right.
None other than the Lord's chosen people, the
That's
children
right.
of Israel. So the whole purpose of the Sabbath was so that business owners would not be making people work on this particular day, this Lord's day. This day would be for us to rest and relax, for us to get ourselves back together. See, the Lord was not only putting these high holy days in here for us to just observe them, but he was establishing a culture. He was establishing a standard for a nation.
Right.
You understand me? If like for instance, in American nation right now, everybody knows that the days that we don't work are Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday specifically. You understand me? Because Sunday is the day that don't nobody want to work. And Sunday is the day that everybody calls the Sabbath, the day that you go to church, the day that the business owners will let you off on Sunday. They'll if you say it's religious, they'll let you off on Sunday. Some Chick-fil-A don't even open on a Sunday.
Right.
You understand me? This is how much they reverence that day. Well, that actual day should have been Saturday, and the entire nation and really the entire world, the entire earth, should have been working on that day.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
And if I could, what's so evil about America is that it wasn't until labor unions and labor strikes, right, that you actually got a day off. You see what I'm saying? America was built for you to work 7 days a week, man.
Black man, Hispanic man.
You understand what I'm saying? Even when they established the labor union, before they established the labor union, they would have people work 7 days a week, man. You understand? But our God, brother, you see what I'm saying, said that his children are supposed to rest on the 7th day, brother.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? We so confused, we think Sunday is the 7th day of the week.
Come on, man.
You see what I'm saying? So what we're here to do is bring practicality, and you know, everybody needs a day off, brother. If the Most High said he rests the day, don't you think what he created needs to rest the damn day too?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So brother, like, this day is for you to enjoy it. You understand what I'm saying? Do what you delight, brother. Don't listen to nobody in purple, man. Don't listen to nobody that wear fringes at the bottom of their t-shirt, brother. Right. The men of the Lord are telling you on the 7th day of the week, brother, you do what you feel, what you want to do, man. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But don't oppress nobody else.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month, at even is the Lord's Passover.
Ooh, the Lord's Passover. Now we know the importance of the Lord's Passover, right? Right. The Lord's Passover is one of my favorite high holy days. Y'all know why.
We need to pay attention. Get the chairs up.
The Lord's Day is Passover, where he got us out of Egypt. He is the one that took us out of our oppressive state in Egypt so that we could become a real nation, so that we could get our freedom from the oppressor. That was the Lord that done that.
Right.
You understand me? And every year, we celebrate the death of those who have oppressed us and the freedom of our people with the Lord's Passover.
Right.
And it is very glorious. We'll be celebrating that this year, April 12th,
That's right.
2025, in Atlanta, Georgia. So start getting your coins together.
Get ready, going down.
Get ready, baby. Get your dresses ready, your headpieces, your crowns, your garments, your bottles of liquor, and all of the above. Because we are going to celebrate in memorial of the Most High God and His power for our people. You read?
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Now, the Feast of Unleavened Bread comes right after that. Now, the Feast of Unleavened Bread is a high holy day where we memorialize the fact that our brothers and sisters had no time. Like, it was, the Most High God told us to move, and we had to move. So we didn't have no time to make sure that our bread rolls up. You understand me? I don't know if any of y'all are bakers, you know what I'm saying? But when you bake bread, you got to make sure that bread rise. It's a process. It takes about an hour process for the first rise, another hour for the second rise. And that's minimum, depending on what kind of rise you want on that bread. You understand? So we didn't have just think about what I said. It takes 1 hour for the first rise, another hour for the second rise. That's 2 hours. The Lord said we didn't even have 2 hours to spare. But He said it's time to go, it's time to go. No that 2 hour time block we didn't have to spare to get that bread done and get about the house. We had to get that bread cooked in that oven and get up out of there. With no yeast, bread just flat. So what we do at that time is we eat unleavened bread in memorial, in remembrance. And that's what we will be doing for a 7-day span. We'll read that right now. Go read.
To the Lord, 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
So 7 days we're going to eat unleavened bread. And in those 7 days, we're going to have a good time eating that unleavened bread because I.S.U.P.K got the recipe for disaster when it comes to that unleavened bread. Boy, I'm talking about, man, that unleavened bread tastes so good. Them sisters in I.S.U.P.K. Houston, I don't know what they did. The Lord didn't sit down a recipe straight from Moses to Aaron to Ruth to all the sisters, like, sent it down to the sisters and sent it straight down to 2020. When did we get that recipe? 2020?
Right.
2020. That was Houston Passover. That's when they got that unleavened bread recipe. If y'all want the unleavened bread recipe, we will be sure to put it out for everybody to know closer when we get closer to the time. But unleavened bread is very good. We got the cinnamon sugar kind, we got the regular kind with the butter, we got the garlic bread kind, we got all flavors. You understand me? And it's good. We make sure that when we celebrate, we follow the Lord, we observe what the Lord tells us to do, and we be in obedience with the Lord, we do it with great cheer.
Right.
We find a way to make it just absolutely extravagant.
Right.
And the sisters did their thing with that. Keep reading.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Now the servile work is what we're talking about when it comes to the Sabbath service. It's just like a Sabbath. We don't do no servile work in those days. Servile work is just basically saying that if you're a boss of a company, you let your employees off that day.
Right.
Let them off so that they can observe the Lord's high holy day. And you know, Malakwa brought it up at the opening, and that's exactly what all we was asking for in Egypt.
Right.
All we was asking for was just a few days off so we can celebrate and honor our Most High God.
We'll have a family reunion.
And what happened when they told? What happened when they told us that we couldn't get those days off? Pharaoh told us, "Nah, we ain't giving you them days off." And the Most High God killed every firstborn in Egypt because of that. That's why we need to make sure that when we listen to these high holy days, we take heed to them. We listen to them. We learn about them. We start observing them. We make it a joyous occasion in our household. You understand me? Because sooner or later, the Most High God gonna look down at us. Sooner or later, the Most High God gonna look at what we doing, and He gonna see it, and He gonna be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna kill the firstborns of all these oppressors that's harming these. He might say that. It might be worse. He might just do what He said He was gonna do in the Bible. Might just come back and kill all the people that's the enemies of the Lord.
Unalive.
Unalive. That's what we want. We want the Most High God to come out here and clear the whole world, the whole earth of its wickedness.
Right.
But we got to make sure that we being obedient. And it's good way, like obedience ain't always a hard thing. It ain't grievous.
Right.
Like a lot of people like Christian church like to make obedience out to be some sort of like death sentence almost.
Right.
Like it's so hard to be obedient to the Most High God that nobody can be perfect. Who can be perfect? Like what are we talking about? Why would we even assume that? No, why not assume that we can? Why not try? Why not do your best perfect? And then maybe they might look at you and say, man, you know what? That's a good son. That's a good daughter right there.
Real time.
Because despite all the things that's stopping this brother, this sister, this son, this daughter of mine from doing what they supposed to do, they do it anyway.
Real time.
And you know what? For that, I'm gonna grant him everything he's prayed for.
Real time.
This is what we looking for with the Most High God. We want the Most High God to do what he said he gonna do for us. But we gotta do what he said for us to do. And one of these things is to come together and celebrate and be and honor the days that he said to honor.
That's right.
Now, how hard is that?
That's right.
How hard is that? How hard is it for us to come over here and put a menu together and eat like we family
That's right.
and love one another and show brotherhood to one another and pick each other's kids up and pop them on the backside when they doing wrong?
Come on.
How hard is that? I mean, we do that with we do that all the time. We do that at Big Mama house, doing evil with the weed smoking in the air.
Good night.
If we can do that then, we can do it here with the smell of with the fragrance of frankincense and myrrh in the air. The Lord's favorite scent. I know y'all smell it, man. These coals doing their thing this week.
Cold.
These coals is cold. With that being said, man, we're gonna keep it moving, man. It's like, I keep talking, my man.
Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Now, well, we gotta keep paying attention to the ye shall do no servile work.
Right.
The Most High God, like, how many of us is parents in here? Raise your hand. How many of us is uncles and aunties? Raise your hand. How many of us have keep your hand raised if you raise it. Keep your hand raised. I want to make sure I get everybody. How many of us got godsons and goddaughters? Well, you know, whatever y'all call it nowadays, you know. How many of us got children that around us? All of us know that when we repeat something, it means something, right? It means for us to hold on, wait a minute. I done heard those. When we say something and repeat it to some children, we want them to make it clear that, hey, what I'm saying is very important for you to hear. That's why I keep repeating. And when we repeat ourselves too much, then now when you don't do what I tell you to do, then it becomes a problem, right? That's what the Most High God is trying to inform us by saying this over and over and over and over and over again. No servile work is to be done during these high holy days. No servile work. So if you are in control of servants or employees or people that are under you, you should not be putting them to work on these days.
Right.
That's an order for the Most High God, and he's repeated it multiple times. It would be wise for you to listen to him. It would be wise. Or else he might hit you with a skippity pap like a parent would do to a child when they don't listen to him after 5 or 6 times. Right? They deserve it after that, right? After 5 or 6 times I tell you the same thing and you still don't listen, you deserve to get your ass popped a little bit, huh? I mean, that's only natural, right? Well, that's what the Most High God feels about his high holy days and the instructions that he has given us. We all should make sure that we're paying attention to him. He reads.
Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruit, like the first fruits of your harvest, unto the priest.
Salaki. Keep reading to live.
Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it.
So right now what we going into is the next high holy day, which is the Feast of First Fruits. In the Feast of First Fruits, what the purpose was the Most High God had given us land. He had given us a new land to call our own. Now with that land, he had also given us a fertile land. You understand? We got Officer Baraya in the building. He know all about that, about fertile land. That's the UPK farm right there. Fertile land is great in that it allows you to plant the food for the entire people. It allows you to have a place where all of your cattle and all of your animals can graze and eat and grow strong so that you can have food for the entire nation. When the Most High God blessed us with that, with all of those blessings, what the Most High God required of us is that on the Feast of First Fruits, we bring our first of all of our good things, and we bring it straight to the Most High God and to offer up to Him. Does the Most High God deserve our best? I mean, look, imagine us having a field full of corn. Does the Most High God deserve our first bushel of corn? The good corn. The one that you spent your that first bushel, that's the one you spent your time on. All the rest of them, that's just like, you know what I'm saying, they coming with the program. But the first ones you see when you walk out there. They're the first ones you put water on. They're the first ones you talk to in the morning. You understand me? They're the first ones that you put the fertilizer on. That's the ones that the Most High God deserve. And you give your first and your best to the Most High God, then you think the Most High God not going to give his first and his best back to you? That's the spirit of the Feast of the First Fruits. Giving our first and our best to the Most High God, so that the Most High God, not because he'll give his first and his best back to us, but because he gave us the opportunity to get the first and the best and everything else in between.
Right.
Because that opportunity was not granted to us in Egypt.
Right.
That opportunity was not granted to us in America. That opportunity isn't granted to us. So what we do is we make sure that we do it in remembrance, and we keep doing it. So that the Most High God will look down on us and say, good job, son. Good job, daughter. You deserve what I have planned for you. With that, I imagine, which means to stand. Everybody don't have to stand, Salaki. Everybody don't have to stand, Salaki. Just need the next reader to go ahead and come up here. Go ahead, yeah, man, she. Present ourselves. Present ourselves.
Yakabad, Yahawah, Yashalom.
Yahbashim Yashabakta.
Yahbashim Yashabakta.
Shalom.
With that, it's shouting, which means to see.
Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 12. Thank you. It's like where I shall get up. My young. It's like my young one. Anayakim. Hayamar. Kabash. Kabayam. Shana. Afwa, La Yahweh. Verse 13. Womanaka wa Shenya Aisha Kario. Aranya Aisha Aranya Salah Bala 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 Basha Man Asha La Yahweh Waya La Ka Wanasa Ka Yayan Ba Ya Ha Haya Hai Hayahan Haya Hai Ha Ha Yan. Verse 14. Walakam Walakwala Walakwalaya Waka Wamal La'a The Akawa I Tazam Hayawam Azah Habaya'a Kum Kuraban Allah Hayakam
Hey,
The Kwa
you see this? You need to see that.
Awala La the Roth
Get up and get
Let
this
the rock
shit,
come.
man.
A call Mashabath Yakum. Verse 15. What's a par bone? A come. Mamaka Makara. Ashabat. Maya won't. Habaya come. I'm off. Hafana Wapa. Shaba'a. Shaba'at. Shaba'awa. For my ma. For ha yayan. For ha yayana. For ha yana. For ha yayana. The Hayayana. Verse 16. I Mamaka Ra Hashabah Hashabaya Hay Kasaparwa Kamashayam Yuwan Waha Korabah Maha Korabathia Korab Maha Korab Maha Korab Korab Maha Korab Maha Korab Malaka Kadasha La Yahweh. Verse 17. Mama Washabah Yakum. Baba Ya'a Wa Lakam. Fana Wapa Shah Bayam Shanya I.S.U.P.K Harayan I.S.U.P.K Harayan Salah Bahai Yayana Kamatazah The upon Yana Bakal Wayam La Yahweh. Verse 18. Wahak Karab Wahak Karab Thumb. All Halakam Shabbai Kabashiam Kama Yawa Kaba Kama Yama Banya Shana Wapa Ban Bakwa Akad Wa A Yolam Shanyam Yahaya Yahweh,
Turn that light on.
Allah, Lo Yahweh, Wamanaka Yo, Wanasa Kayo, Asha, it's like Asha,
I'm not sure.
Yak, Lo Yak, Lo Yakak, Lo Yahweh.
Is the front door?
But I shall come. Shall I yard? As a young. Ka. Laka. Fa'ah. Washana. Shabashiyam. Banya. Shinya. Lazabak. Shalahayim. Verse 20. Wahanaya. Hakahan. Afar. All, Lakam, Habaka, warrior, the Wapa, Napan, it's like Napanya, Yahweh, Shinya, Kabashiya, Kodash, Yahweh, it's like Yahweh, Yahweh, love Yahweh. Lakahan, verse 21. Wakarathiyot, Ba'aitazam, Hayawam, Hazab, Makara'ah, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Call, Mala'akah, Abadah, La'ah, the I.S.U.P.K, Kakwa, Awalam, Bakal, Mawa, Sabathiyakam, Ladak, the Rathiyakam, verse 22. Waba, Batar, Zara, come. Batar, because the Zah, Yah. Arata Zakam, La'ah, the Kala, Pa'ah, Shadah, Ka, Bakazar, Ka, Walakwat, Pataza Yarka, La'ah, the Lakwat, La'ain Nanya, Walagar. The I.S.U.P.K, it's like the Azab, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Allahayakam, verse 23. Wayadebar, Yahweh, all, Masha'ah, La Amar, verse 24. The bar, all, Anya, Yasha'ala, La Amar, Bakadash, Hashabaya. It's like Hashabai, Ya'aya, Ba'akad, Lakadash, Yahaya, Yahaya, Akal, Shabbat 1.
Stop right there.
This is the book of Leviticus. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 12, in the English. And ye shall offer that day, when ye weigh the sheep and the lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deal of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor, and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of a hin.
Now, y'all know, I wouldn't be me if I ain't bring up the fact that the Lord is a black man. And this brother is mingling. He wants his offerings mingled in flour mingled in oil, and put over a fire. Now, we know what that makes. I know for a fact because I had some today. I know y'all, but now I had to have some fried chicken. I said, my stomach was growling. I got me a little bit of fried chicken. That's what the Lord wants. He wants us to put the meat, mingle it in flour. You know how y'all doing that bag? Y'all got that bag? Mingle it in the flour. Put it in that oil that's over the flame. And it's gonna be a sweet savor. I know that's how I know the Lord is black. Cause when y'all smell that fried chicken cooking from upstairs, y'all be in a different room, y'all smell y'all mama start cooking that fried chicken, y'all know damn well that it's we. Like, I know my wife get to cooking that fried chicken. I be like, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. First fruits. Right. Give me the first fruits of the house.
I'm YAHANNA.
Goddamn. Look. Then he said, a drink offering is gonna be some wine and the fourth part of hen. Now y'all take with that as y'all please. Y'all take with that as y'all please. Y'all read the scripture. Pull y'all Bible up, y'all read it yourself. It said that. I ain't make that up. The fourth part of hen.
Right.
Nah, I ain't talking about hen, H-E-N. But keep going. Nah, I'm talking shit.
Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn, nor green ears, unto the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations.
Now these instructions ain't just instructions that we just supposed to be doing for that. We're gonna do it for this. We're gonna do it this time, but next time we're gonna do it. No, we doing this throughout our generations, throughout the years. We teaching our kids gonna teach their kids, and their kids gonna teach their kids. This is gonna be the culture. That's how culture is created. You understand? Like how y'all think that, the culture of East Indians ain't just all of a sudden just stop one. I'm about to make a joke and this, maybe not be appropriate. Let's just say some of these cultures that had their cultures, the culture didn't just start by them just doing it one time. Culture starts by having a tradition and keeping a tradition going and going and going and going and going. That's what creates culture. You understand me? Like rapping and breakdancing didn't become culture of hip hop until everywhere you looked in New York, everybody was breakdancing and graffitiing and doing all this. Now it's spread, and now we doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it until the hip hop evolves, and now this is the whole culture. All cultures evolve that way and are created that way, rather. And this is the culture that the Lord has created for us. He has told us that these high holy days shall be a part of our culture. And we're supposed to do these things throughout our generations and do it this way. It's specific instructions. Not just do it how you feel. Not just tweak the orders. Not just, hey, I know you said do it this way, but we ran out. No. Do what I told you to do. That's what the Lord says. And just how we want that same respect when we talk to our kids, we want that same respect when we talk to our loved ones. Hey, when I'm telling you to do it, do it. When the Lord tell you to do something, you do what the Lord tell you to do. Don't tweak it. Don't do it how you want to do it. Do it how He says to do it. Keep reading.
Out the generations in all your dwellings. Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheep of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 17, verse 16. Even unto the morrow, after the 7th Sabbath, shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 waves of 2 tips deers. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baked with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord.
There it is. Keep going.
Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bred 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 19.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Like when we hear all that breakdown of the lambs without blemish, the young bullocks, the 2 rams as a burnt offering and a meat offering, all I can think of is da 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 da. What y'all hear? Oh, barbecue music, man. That barbecue music, man. That's what this our culture. This the Lord that already put it. He put it in the Bible for us to do, so that we can be doing this. Having barbecues, having good time with each other, offering up our best, bringing our best meat to the barbecue and cooking our best meat, not only for the people, because the meat gonna get ate, but for the Lord. It's all for the Lord. It's all for the Most High God. Now imagine us having barbecues throughout the year for God. Like this, it's a no-brainer for me. I love barbecue. I love fried chicken and barbecue and a 4-part hen and all that. You know what I'm saying? I love all of that, man. The Lord allowed us to be able to do this not only as a something to build us up as a nation, but as a requirement for His obedience. You understand? And it's something that we should we shouldn't take it lightly. We should make sure that we're not only teaching it to our children, but we're teaching it to the brothers and sisters around us so that they'll know it too.
Don't put that kitten up.
We all need to understand it. We all need to. We all need to honor these days. And until the Most High sends His Son back to us, we gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep showing that love. We're gonna keep coming out here every high holy day and breaking it down, so that it will never be a high holy day where you don't get to reimagine why we doing what we doing right now. In a minute, the sister's gonna have some food out here that's gonna taste like the Most High God touched it himself.
Speaking of cookouts,
and next week, the Most High God He allowed us to have the Lord allowed, if He don't come back in the next 7 days, we're gonna have a cookout.
won't be tripping about either.
I won't be tripping about that either. We're gonna have a cookout where the Lord is gonna be allowing us to do that as well. We gotta make sure that we are keeping these things so that we can continue to have the love of the Most High God. We continue to show the love of the Most High God and continue to keep the love of the Most High God by being obedient to the Most High God.
That's right.
That's the facts. Keep reading.
Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits,
Right.
for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day, that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
There it is again. Keep reading.
It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings, throughout your generations.
A statute. Like a statute is a standing rule. It's like anybody know another statute in the black household? What's a statute in the black household? What you got, sis? Oh, we use the microphone. We want the internet to hear it too. Internet to hear it.
You gotta clean on Saturdays or Sundays.
What'd she say? I hear say it one more time.
You gotta clean up on the weekends. So
Clean up on Saturday and Sunday. That's a statute. I grew up on that. What's another one? Anybody got some more? What's some statutes in your household? In every black household, it's a statute in the household not to do this or to do this. Come on, man. Say it, man.
Don't touch that AC.
Don't touch the thermostat. That's in my house. I got another one. Take this house. He's a bad kid. Take them shoes off. Run around this house.
Okay, stay in and out.
In and out the house.
You gonna raise my light bill?
Oh, I got another one. This is a good one. Hold on, before I lose it. Hold on. You know that room with the plastic on the
Oh yeah,
don't go in that room. Don't go in that room. Nobody go.
Get your
That front rooms. They don't have front rooms no more, y'all know. It's 2024. They don't really have front rooms no more. But y'all know you used to have that front room.
Get the mic.
Get the mic. Give them the mic real quick. They used to have that front room where they had 3 or 4 couches in there, plastic on everything. Everything shining. They got the armoire with the glass armoire with the China cabinet.
There you go. That big mama.
Can't go in there. That big mama room. Don't go in that room.
Right.
You go in that room. It's so spooky in that room. You think it's a ghost in the room. Don't nobody go in that room. What you got? You good?
Stay out of grown folks' business.
Stay out of grown folks.
When grown folks is talking, a child is to be seen and not heard.
It is. Hey, we got one more in the back. One more in the back. Oh boy.
When y'all kids outside playing, y'all better close that damn front door.
Yo, that is.
We're gonna run up my light bill.
If you come in, you gotta stay in.
Real talk. Get out. Goddamn. No, I seen a post earlier this week. It say it's 8 things that old folks hate. Sniggling and giggling.
Sniggling and giggling.
It was a couple of bars, boy.
Sniggling and giggle, bro.
The skinning and grinning.
Real time.
That's 4. But y'all know what a statute is. Y'all know how it feels to have a statute in our black household. I wish my Hispanic brothers was here. I know it's statutes in them households too. We know what it feels like to have statutes in the household. This is a statute that's supposed to stay throughout our generations, no matter where we dwell at. This is the same thing. This is the same spirit of what we doing in the Bible is what we already do today. We just got to learn the right thing to do. We got to learn the right rules. We got to learn the right traditions. We got to line ourselves up because we already doing what needs to be done. We're just not doing it the right way. And that's all that's like ultimately blacks and Hispanics and the Native Americans will understand that when they really find out the truth, which is why we tell them to come to I.S.U.P.K. and learn the Israelite, learn the universal practical knowledge. Because this knowledge right here, it ain't spooky. It ain't learn a rule and then, oh man, shit, no, we ain't got to do all that. All we got to do is come out here and have our first fruits ready for the Lord, and we gonna celebrate as a family. We gonna love one another. We're going to show love to the Most High God for the things that He has given us and we have received. Read them.
Verse 22. When ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt make no clean riddance of the quarters of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any glean of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
So this right here, this verse right here is perfect proof that the Christian church is not sent here to lead the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to the ways of the Most High God and righteousness. Because we just heard about a week and a half ago where a pastor was saying that giving to the poor does not give you more.
Dang.
But the Most High God sent to Moses a message saying, don't even touch the gleanings of your crop.
Right.
When you collecting your crop, you know what a gleaning is? Anybody? Come on, Mariah. Salaki, we got We got I.S.U.P.K, UPK super farmer right here. Tell everybody what a gleaning is from a farmer's perspective.
Come on, sir. The edges of your field.
The edges of your field. Now, explain it. Explain what that looks like to make it visual for a person that have never seen it before.
If you got a large field of crops of corn or wheat or whatever it may be, when you're harvesting, you're going to leave a boundary of that crop on the outside that you don't gather, that you don't harvest.
And the Most High God gave us the instructions to leave it there. Why? Read again. Read from thou shalt.
Thou shalt lead them unto the poor and to the stranger.
The Most High God told us, don't even gather all the crop that I gave you that you worked on. Leave a little bit for the poor and the stranger. The people that ain't got it. The people that ain't got it. I ain't got it right now. That is the ultimate brotherhood right there. That is the ultimate love right there as a nation. This is the thing that we missing as a nation. Imagine if as a nation, instead of us giving all our money and all of our resources to all these different nations, we left some of those gleanings of our resources in our community. It wouldn't be no 4,000 dead in and all these different neighborhoods that's wanting and needing for more and more and more. It wouldn't be that. Because all of us would have an opportunity to help one another and everybody would be doing greater. What you got?
If I could, sir, it's heavy because this teaches us how not to be selfish.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? The oppressor, he'll take everything.
Come on now.
And he attacks you on the tax on the tax.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, he give us a law to not be so selfish. It puts us in a spirit of caring.
There it
You
is.
know what I'm saying? To at least even care about the land. You know what I'm saying? You care about the land. You showing that you care about your brother too. He might be down on his luck. You know what I'm saying? He might stay far from you, but then he come to visit you as a stranger, and he got something right there just because of the brotherhood alone.
Come on now.
That's right.
That's heavy. I just thought about something though. The edges of your field are the outside. So the brothers and sisters really ain't even got to come see you.
Come on now.
The Lord giving it to them pretty much.
Come on now.
They ain't got to even come see you about it.
Look. Go ahead, sis.
But to just speak on what the brother was saying about what I'm trying to say is like in America, if there's food at a restaurant or something like that, like leftover food, they'll have you throw it away before they even save it.
Come on now. How many of us have passed by one of these fast food restaurants, seen them throwing food in the garbage? Or worked at a fast food restaurant, and y'all know for a fact that they throwing it away. Y'all know for a fact they throwing whole meals away. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna make it real heavy for y'all. How many of us earn a paycheck right now? Y'all ever looked at the gross amount? Do y'all ever get the gross amount? Do y'all ever miss the gross amount? Well, I mean, you only miss what you receive. If you never get it, then you don't never see it. What you missing for real? All it is a number.
Right. That's the gleaning.
That's a gleaning right there because ultimately all you get is the net pay. That's what you take home. You count your bills on net pay. You plan your week and your month and your 2 weeks or whatever. You plan it all based off your net pay. Everything that's in between the net and the gross, you don't even see. What you don't see, you don't miss. That's your gleanings. If in your mind, like this is how heavy it is though, because this is how the Lord wanted it to be, but with our nation. You understand me? Because if we had our fields and we treated that gleaning, like we treated the whole field like gross, and we treated everything we bring in like net, then the gleaning would be that stuff in between the net and the gross. And we ain't never touching it. So what's it to me? I don't hurt. My family ain't hurting because I ain't eating my net. I mean, because I ain't eating that little piece right there. Because I ain't never seen that piece ever. never, and since I've been working, that part right there between them, I ain't never seen it. What you got, sis?
So it's like how you breaking down the check. What's so crazy about it is that we only take home the net, but America is like so hell bent on putting you in a messed up position that they'll they'll treat you like you making the gross. Like they'll let you qualify for a house, qualify for a car, and put you further in the hole because you really can't afford it from what you really making, but it's just off of, what they listen.
Oh, wait. Give her a hand, cause if y'all didn't hear what the sister said, I'll put it in a nutshell. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. We don't. They gonna treat you like my gross pay is like crazy. They treat me like I'm getting my gross pay. I don't even see it. After the taxes and the health insurance and the this and the that taken out of it, shit, man. And then I put it away for rent, my bills out the way, shit. You know what I'm saying? Be happy if I could get a cheeseburger out about that bug.
With cheese, yeah.
With cheese. Got cheese at the highs. Get a hamburger and shit. I do that, y'all.
Can't afford to put whop on the cheese.
Look, I use the house cheese on my burger sometimes. Come on, let's get back to it, man. Salaki, because we'll be talking about the scripture today.
The car, stop. Stop. Pick the markers up.
Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
Oh, that's it. With that, I might this Sister Jogging. This really for us to get a new reader. Next reader, come on. Don't make me cut. Don't make me pick somebody. I'm gonna pick the person that's not trying to look at my eyes right now. By young. You're next. Get up. Volunteer.
State your registry. State your registry, Bayan. Bayan, Yahawah, Bayan, SHALAM. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah. Turn towards me. Turn around towards you. Turn towards you. Turn towards me. La Yashala. Yeshabian. Yeshabian, which means to see.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24. Born all Yah, Yasharala, La Amar, La Kadash, Ashabia, Ashabaya Ayah, Ba'akad, La Kadash, Yahaya, Nakam, Shabbath one, Zakar one, Wa'aiha, Makorah, Wadash, verse 25. Call, Mala'akah, Abada, La'a, Da'ashawa, Waha, Korab, YAHANNA Ashar La Yahweh, verse 26. Waya Dabar Yahweh Al Bashar La Amar, verse 27. La Shawar La Kadash Ashab Ashabaya Ashabaya Ayah, Azah, Yawam, HaKaparium, Hawa'ah, Makara'ah, Wadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Raniyatham, Napash, Napashatyakum, Wahakrabatham, Ashah, Yahweh, verse 28. Wakal, Malakah, La'ah, the Ashawaba, the I.S.U.P.K, Ba'atazam, Hayom, Hayawam, Hazah, Striyah, Yawam, Kaparium, Hawa'ah, La Kapar, Al-Yakam, Lakanya, Yahweh, Allah, Allah Yakum, Allah Yakam, verse 29. Kaya, Ka, Anapash, Ashar, La'ah, Ta'ana, Ba'atazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wanak, Karatan, Ma'ai Yaha, Ma'aim Yaha, verse 30. Call, Anapash, Ashar, the Asha, Call, Malakah, Ba'atazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wahabada, Wahabada, Off, Anapash, Wa'a, Makwara, Amma, Aima, verse 31. Call, Malakah, Ma'a, the Ashawa, Kakwa, Awalam, the Darra, the Darathiakum, Call, the Shabbathiakum, verse 32. Shabbathon, Hawa'ah, Yakam, Wa'anayatham, Ta, Af, Napashah, Yakam, Batashah, Aha, Lakadash, Barab, Arab, Da, Shabbathon, Shabbathon, verse 33. Wayadar, Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La Amar, verse 34. Dabar, Al, Bayah, Yasharala, La Amar, Bakad, Ba Kamasha, Ashara, Ashara, Yawam, Lakadash, Hashabayah, Hazah, Sakawa, Shabai, Shabayaka, Shabai, Yum Yum, Yahweh.
Give that brother a hand, man. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna come up here and flub on me, boy. That boy like you been practicing a little bit, huh? Nah, he had it rolled out there, boy. Good job, boy. That's a good job. Ran through that job. Ended at 34, you starting at 23.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 23. Verse 24. Speaking to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25. You shall do no servile work therein, but you shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
So, as we just learned not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago, we had the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. Now, the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, we all know is a memorial for us recognizing the importance of trumpets and what trumpets' importance is in a nation like Israel in the time. There were no cell phones, there were no emails, there was no internet, there was no other way of communicating for the entire nation but through these horns. And through these horns, there were different types of alarms, different types of horn blowing that the nation knew what these different alarms meant. That being said, the Most High God allowed us a holy day to where we would recognize the importance of those horns. And that's what the memorial of the blowing of trumpets is to recognize or memorialize and honor the importance of trumping and alarming and our job as watchmen to the people and us being a so to speak, alarm for the entire nation. You understand? That is our job and that's our duty, and that's why the Lord gave us this day. You read? Oh, and I would be amiss not to mention that it did also say no servile work therein in that day as well. What we're learning, we're coming to find out that the Most High God don't like you working on His days. He don't like you working. And what I mean by He don't like you working, He don't like you making other people work. That's what it means. You can definitely do some work because we right here, not right now, right at this very moment, doing the work of the Lord by observing His high holy day. That is work. You understand me? But the work He talk about is that work that oppressor, that overseer be doing to you at your job site. He ain't allowed to do that on the Lord's day. Any day that the Lord deems His day, He ain't allowed to do that to you. And that's what we're gonna establish when Christ gets here in this kingdom. That's what we're trying to establish right now. But shit, until He get here, we're gonna try to establish it here. So as long as we got business, we're gonna try to make sure that we ain't trying to force nobody to do no work on those businesses, on those days. But when Christ come back, it ain't gonna be no options. Keep reading.
Verse 26. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement. This shall be a holy convocation unto you. And you shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
So, during the Day of Atonement, our duty is to afflict our souls. On that day, we don't eat, we don't drink, we just afflict ourselves. Meaning we put ourselves through a little bit of pain, while for the atonement of the sins of the entire nation. This is like if you just step back a little bit and look at the forest for the trees and just think about all of these high holy days, you'll come to see that most of them got to do with something about us being brotherly or being a family or being or like Yeshaya said, not being selfish. Doing something for something bigger than you, something greater than you. And that's what the Day of Atonement represents. It represents you atoning for your sins, not only for yourself, but for the entire nation.
And if I could, sir, what's so heavy about what you're saying, it's not only for us to be able to see, you understand what I'm saying? It's not only for us, but it's for the other nations, you understand what I'm saying? Since we're going to be a light unto the heathens, you understand what I'm saying? We're going to show them how to be brotherly, right? Because if not, guess what would happen? World War I, II, or III would happen. You understand? Right? So they need us for us to keep these commandments and for us to keep these high holy days. So when the earth sees us as a wise and understanding people, surely there's a God that draws nigh unto them. You understand? They'll do it, brother. They'll practice it, right? And they'll be blessed. That's what that scripture means, brother. You understand? Because we're going to be doing it. We're going to be righteous. You understand? And for that, the earth will be blessed because we bless one another.
That's right.
We fast for one another.
That's right.
We do the things that we minister unto our power first, brother. You
That's
understand?
right.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Verse 28, and you shall do no work in that same day. For it is a day of atonement to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. Verse 29.
Now watch the Lord break down what you're supposed to be atoning. He read.
For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
Right.
Come on now.
And
Like the Lord ain't playing with us, bro.
Right.
He ain't playing with us. He ready to cut you off from the entire nation for not standing with your nation.
Right.
Imagine that. Imagine we got a nation that's so strong that if you decide not to stand with us, then you gonna be standing on the other side of the lane. And I'm talking about the lane of life. The lane of life. We gonna be standing over here in the living, and you gonna be standing on the other side. You see what I'm saying? What you got? Yeshai, you got something?
Oh, come, sir. I want to say, what's so heavy about these annual high holy days is that it teaches us again that it's not about ourselves, but it's about our nation. You know what I'm saying? One bad apple can spoil a bunch.
Right.
You know what I mean? You see fish, when all fish, you know, when they swim in the class, they all going one way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The birds can flock together, and we are greater than them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord is reiterating again that it's not about you. You know what I'm saying? So if it is about you, guess what? You get cut off from this nation.
Come on now.
That's right.
Like, what you said was heavy. One bad apple can spoil a bunch. We know how a cancerous person in a group can change the spirit of a whole group. We know that. Like we see that. We see that everywhere we go. We see that at workplaces. We see that at the chill spots. You see, look, when we at the club and one nigga step on one nigga toe the wrong way and it's a fight in the club. Now everybody fighting, all kind of chaos. Somebody died. And then what we talk about? The Most High God want us all to be one. He want us all to work as one, live as one, love as one, be one and strong together. And that's what will make us a strong nation. But we cannot be a strong nation if one of us decide that, you know what, I don't feel like atoning. Well, you gonna get cut off, because we don't need you around us. We don't need you. I don't need you around my kids and my kids looking up to Uncle Jethro or Uncle Jajaba or whatever your name is, and you not willing to do the same things the Lord wants you to do.
Right.
I don't want my kids to look at you as the cool uncle.
Bad influence.
You a bad influence. I don't want my brothers to look at you and like, man, he can do it. Why we can't do it? The Lord is nipping that in the bud. We about to read it right now. Read it.
verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that do any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. You shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, in all your dwellings.
The Lord ready to cut you off, destroy you, all of these different things because you feel like you bigger than the big picture.
Right.
You feel like you better than the bunch. You feel like you're like Most High God's favorite among the whole nation of Israel? You? All right. The Lord gonna show you by cutting you off and loving the rest of your brothers and your sisters right in front of your face.
Right.
The Lord gonna make you watch. He said he gonna make what's the goddamn precept? I'm about to pull it up because I can't not get it. He's gonna make a table in front of my enemy, man. You know what I'm talking about. I gotta say the precept because I don't want to jam it up. Psalms 23:5. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies.
Right.
Once you get cut off from the nation of Israel, you become an enemy of the nation of Israel. You know what I mean? And that's what makes it, look, not to sidebar too far, but that's what makes it to where you understand that those that were cut off, those are the Gentiles that the New Testament is talking about. Because once you get cut off, then you become an enemy of the nation. So now the people that's in the nation looking at you like you ain't even a part of us. You a Gentile, we can call you a whole different name. Like, I don't care if you my cousin, but you missed the Passover. But you ain't my cousin no more. Like that's how it used to be. But that's why when Christ is here now, to bring us back home, you understand me? We all supposed to be following the Most High God's, obeying his laws, his statutes, commandments, and his orders, which include our holy days, so that he don't cut us off. Because we got our chance back. We repented. We got Hebrew name, so we living a totally different life. We repented. We can't go back to the old way. I don't even know what the old way would look like for myself.
Right.
I don't plan on knowing.
Right.
Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest. You shall afflict your souls. In the ninth day of the month at evening. From even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
And if I could, it's not Ramadan, right?
Right.
It's not just a fast for lunch, right? You can't eat breakfast, right? Soon as the sun set on the day before, right? That's when you gotta start. Like Captain Marquand said, put the chicken wing and the water down. It's over. You understand what I'm saying?
And also, the Day of Atonement don't mean that we out here with funky breath.
Right.
Still brush your teeth, just don't drink the toothpaste water.
Real tough.
Yeah, I know you
can't do that.
Yeah, don't do too much of that. Don't do too much of that. The Lord know what you're doing.
Real tough.
Brush your mouth. Please.
That's right.
And put some lotion on your face.
Real tough.
And don't be on Facebook talking about some, boy, I sure could use a cheeseburger.
Real tough.
Even though we all know what it is.
Squeak your eyes and
all that,
in your cheeks.
you know what I'm saying? And suck it in your cheeks like you ain't had a meal in 3 days.
Right.
You can gird your loins. How about that?
That's right.
Stand up. Be an adult.
That's right.
Be a real follower of Christ and a real lover and good son of the daughter of the Most High God.
And a brother.
And a brother, goddamn, for your nation. We atoning for each other. For one another. For the sins that you've done and the sins that I've done.
Right.
We doing it together. Like there ain't nothing stronger than going through affliction with your brother and your sister.
That's right.
Together. Arm in arm. It's one thing, like all of us have been through it where we had to feel like we've going through something alone. We ain't gotta go through nothing alone. We got one another. The Day of Atonement is a perfect example of how we go through things together.
Right.
And if you want to go through it by yourself, then you cutting yourself off from being a nation. You cutting yourself off. You want to do something different than with everybody. You don't want to be with everybody. You want to seclude yourself.
You're an individual.
Yeah, you an individualite. You a solo individualite. The Lord gonna cut you off.
That's right.
Because apparently that's where you want to be. The Lord has given you instructions to be with each other. let's follow the Lord and let's do what he tells us to do. And goddamn it, shit, in a long enough timeline, we ain't gonna know no pain.
Right.
All we gonna know is prosperity. Read. Yeah, we
Verse
gotta get up out of here in a
34.
minute.
Speaking to the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles, for 7 days unto the Lord.
There it is. And with that, I imagine we're gonna stand up real quick, brothers. We're gonna bring our next reader in. You gotta show them how you pick the next reader.
Swati, you gonna read? You gonna read, Swati? Come on, man. Come on down.
Come on.
Well, the next contestant.
State your registry.
Swati by Yahweh by Yahshua.
Sawaya by Yahweh by Yahshua.
To the Yahweh by Yahshua Rakhtah.
Yahweh by Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Hey, guys.
Shalom.
By Yahshua. Yeshavian, which means to sit. We're gonna do these last few verses.
Already.
35. You're reading all the way to 44.
By Yawan. Harashwan. Makara. Makara. Kadash. Kal. Malaka. Abadi. Abadah. La'a. La'ashawa. Laba'ai.
Verse 36.
I mean, Shaba'ai.
Verse 36.
You gotta read it. You gotta say it.
Verse 36. Shaba'ai. Yam Yam. La Kara Yahwa. Asha. La Yahweh. La Yawam. Hashemayam. Makar Ra'ah. Wadash. Yahaya. Lakam. Wahakara Karatham. Asha. La Yahweh. Itazara. Hawaii. Hawa. Ka. Malaka. Ibadah. La'a. La Ashawa. Verse 37. Allah. Mawa'ad. Mawa'aya. Yahweh. Ashar. Dakarawa. Adam. Makara. Makaraya. Kadash. Laha. Karaya. Asha. La Yahweh. Allah. Wamanaka. Sabah. Wanasaya. Wanasaki. Dabar. Yawam. By Yawamya. Yawamwa. Malabai. Verse 38. Malabai. Shabbatha. Yawaha. Yahweh. Wamalabai. Matan Wat Yakam. Wama Labat, Kam, Nadar Yakam, Wamang Labat, Kam, Navad Wat Yakam, Ashar, Dana, Wa, the Danwa, La Yahweh, verse 39, Rakam Mashar, Ashar, Yawam, La Kadash, Hashabaya Ayah, Ba I.S.U.P.K, Tabawa, Ba Aratazah, Yakaad Wa, Kaad, Yahweh, Shabbat, Yam Yam, Ba Yawam, Harash Shwan, Shabbat one, Ba Yawam, Hashamaya Yah, Shabbat 1, verse 40. Wala Kandam, Lakam, Bayawam, Harashwan, Parya, Aitazah, Haidar, Kapak, Damayam, Wa Anab, Aitaza, Ibad, Wa Rabya, Nakal, Wa Shama Kadam, Apanya, Yahweh, Alaha Yakam, Shabbat, Shabbat, Yam Yam, verse 41, Wa Kadam, Akwa, Kaad, La Yahweh, Shabbat, Yam Yam, Lashana, Lashana, Kwa, Awalam, La Derak Yakam, Ba Kadash, Hai Shabbat Yahaya, Dakad Wa, Akwa, verse 42, Ba Sakat, Dashabwa, Shabaya, Yam Yam, Ka, Ha-Azarah, Ba Yashala, Yeshagwa, Ba Sakat, verse 43, Lama'an, Yadai Wa.
You said
Yara, Yakam, Kaya, Yarak Yakam, Kaya, Ba Sakawa, How is Shabbat, Bayan, Baya, Bashal, Yashal, Ratazaya, Watazaya, Watazaya, Awadam, Ma'aratazah, Matazaram, Matazarium, Anya, Yahweh, Eliha, Alahayakam, verse 44, Waya Dabar, Mashah, Maya, Yahweh, Al, Waya, Yashala.
Sabbath service ready.
got a whole lot of
Sabbath service
Hebrew
reading.
fodder.
For real.
Everybody in the canon. Everybody can read Hebrew now.
Right.
Help you out a little bit over here. Go ahead and read the English. 35.
In the English of 23, chapter 23, verse 35, on the first day shall be in holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Now we talking about right now is the Feast of Tabernacles. That is what we're closing out right now. Keep reading.
Verse 36, 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be in holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein.
It is. Keep reading.
Verse 37, these are the feasts.
Wait, quick. Before you go to 37. So the Feast of the Tabernacles, the spirit of the Feast of the Tabernacles is this. So when they were when the nation of Israel had fled from Egypt and they were in the wilderness, they had to sleep in tents in order to survive the weather. You understand me? In order to survive the wilderness, in order to keep moving and keep pushing through, right? What we do is, as a memorial, we are supposed to be out in these tents during the Feast of the Tabernacles. Now, the thing about that is this. We living in tabernacles right now while we're on the earth right now. What does that mean? Because we in apartment complexes, and none of us are living in big houses and mansions like we supposed to be in the land, like the Lord wants us to live in.
Bro.
None of us are living in our land. Right now we're living in temporary housing, and most of us have been living in temporary housing our entire life. You understand me? Most of us have never, and I'm talking about the nation itself, most of us have never lived in a house that they've owned. You understand me? All of us are living in a sort of wilderness in a land that we don't own, in a place where we don't own, being oppressed by people and trying to find our way out. We're living this tabernacle state right now, so as we live today. What we can learn from that is this. We can still go out there and do our tabernacle. Like, we're going to be doing the Feast of the Tabernacles in the kingdom. You understand me?
Delaware.
Yeah. The camp in Delaware just went out there and did the Feast of Tabernacles too. So if you decide or want to go out there and, like, one day in Houston, we're gonna coordinate it so that we can go ahead and get out there. It's gonna be tough to coordinate, but we're gonna make it happen. You understand me? But until then, just know, while you out here living in that apartment complex, trying to figure out how you gonna keep the lights on every month, that is a damn near tabernacle right there.
Yeah.
You understand me?
An everlasting tabernacle.
Everlasting tabernacle that we gotta pay rent on every month. You understand me?
Yeah.
We living in something that the Lord said that we should. His house is a house of many mansions. We in the kingdom, we gonna be living in a place where there are mansions and houses for us to live in. We ain't gonna have to worry about paying rent every month. We gonna have our own domicile, just like how the brother just built his domicile from scratch, his house from scratch. We gonna be living in that. But the devil that the Bible speaks of gonna build us mansions from scratch. Goddamn, because that's the kingdom to me. What you got?
East wing, west wing.
East wing, west wing. What? East garage, west garage. You understand me? I don't want to park in that garage. I'm gonna park in another garage today. You understand me? This type of lifestyle we're gonna be living in the kingdom. You understand?
Verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering, a sacrifice and drink offerings, everything upon this day. Verse 38. Beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39. Also in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath.
Which we still doing right now. That's why we got to close it today. You read?
Verse 40. And ye shall take ye on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of fig trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42.
Like if I could. What month we in right now? What month is it right now though in America? The white man, the devil the Bible speaks of, right? Calendar's all messed up. This ain't even the right month. Y'all know April is supposed to be the first, the Passover month is supposed to be the first month of the year, right? What month is that? That's the 4th month of the year, right? So like you can see what like the 3-4 month difference from the Gregorian calendar versus the Lord's calendar, right? Y'all can kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is how we know that this is the devil that the Bible speaks of that we're dealing with. They changing the Lord's time, they changing the season, they changing everything. Can you read?
Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Verse 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God.
So again, almost every one of these high holy days is something to represent us remembering what the Lord has not only done for our ancestors, but what he will do for us today. It's manifold. What we want him to do for us today. If we want him to have that same love that he had for the Israelites in Egypt, we got to be able to do everything that we need to do and obey everything that the Most High God wants us to do. You understand? We got to keep doing it. And we got to do it throughout our generations, forever, wherever we dwell at. And wasn't it read that last verse?
If I could, sir.
Real quick.
If I could, oh, go ahead, sir.
To finish that,
yes, sir.
It's gonna tie it already.
Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
And there it is. Now what you said?
If I could, what's so important also too, sir, is that all these feasts, especially the Feast of Tabernacles, is to keep us to having something that our oppressor and no other nation of the people in the earth have, and that's humility, man.
There it is.
You see what I'm saying? These things for us to remember are to keep us humble, brother. You understand? So when we're in rulership, there won't be 1% owning 99% of the wealth in the earth. There won't be 666 families running everything, right? Developing an AI system that tells them when they need to crash the market.
Right.
We're not gonna have that in the kingdom of heaven, brother.
If I could.
Yes, sir.
Like, we got a saying in our community. Remember where you came from.
Come on, sir.
Can't forget where you came from.
That's it.
Like, the scripture says that all that are Israelites shall dwell in booths.
Right.
All that are Israelites. To back up what the brother just said, ain't gonna be no 1% at the top of the riches of Israel that's not dwelling in the booth that same time.
That's right.
We all gonna be dwelling in booths. When we in the kingdom of heaven and we all living in mansions, when it's time to go dwell in booths, we all gonna leave our mansions and we gonna go dwell in booths. Doing the Feast of Tabernacles.
With each other. You know?
With each other. All of us, like a big ass camp.
Right.
Like I ain't talking about like a camp speaking camp. I'm talking about like summer camp. All of us, 7 days, a week out of every year, we gonna go hang out at the camp, at the campsite, the campground. And we gonna all gonna be out there and we gonna enjoy each other. We gonna enjoy that good moonlight. That good campfire, that good talk around the campfire, that campfire, the smell of campfire, while we all just chilling, drinking a brew.
The good, well-seasoned vegetables.
You know what I'm saying?
God. Who did that?
All that. That's the Lord. That's what the Lord wants for us.
Oh, that's vegetables again.
That's the Lord that gave it to us.
Real talk.
With that, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I imagine, which means to stand.
Shalom. Shalom.
YAHANNA Al-Shabarak, yeah.
YAHANNA Al-Shabarak, yeah. Can you put you on camera? Jeez. Let me go to gym. Wait a minute. Wait. Who back? Who back? Tony, you can't see the tour.
Hey. Hey, come here. That's not a play thing. Don't play. Next time, it's gonna be me. Go ahead. That's not a play thing. All right, we're gonna do the Lord's Prayer.
YAHANNA Al-Shabarak, yeah.
gonna close out with the Lord's Prayer. Imagine wiping y'all with okay. Imagine, which means to stand. To the sisters that if y'all can stand. Imagine wiping y'all go down song, which means turn face east. We'll do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and English.
Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Avanah.
Shabbat Shabbat. Kodash.
I.S.U.P.K.
Yahweh.
I.S.U.P.K.
Taba'ah. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power and the glory, forever. So be it. With that song, please face forward. Sisters, Yeshavian, which means to sit. We'll do one courtesy salute to the men. Men of Israel. Amayim Shabbat. Amayim Barak. Yahya Matah. Sar, face the sisters. Sisters, Amayim, which means to stand. We'll do one courtesy salute to all the sisters. We got sisters all around, so I know y'all all over the place. We still love y'all. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat. Amayim Barak. Yahya Matah, dismissed.